Hi boys and girls, it's Miss White. I'm coming to you from the playground today. Hopefully you can hear me. If not, maybe turn your volume up because it's a little windy out here, but I think you're going to be able to hear me. We've got some kids out here playing too, so hopefully you don't hear them. Today we are going to start. I'm going to give you some words. We're going to review our blends from last time, and I want you to tell me the blend that you hear at the beginning of the word. So first we have play, plop, plant, and plug. Pull, that PL blend. And also, before I forget and we get too far into this, today's lesson is lesson 14, and this is the worksheet for it. So make sure you have that worksheet. We have a picture of a little doggy there. Get your name on it. All right. Moving on to our sounds. We have snail, snip, sneak, and snoop. There we have the SN blend. Good job. Next we have spot, speak, spun, and spoke. We have that sp blend at the beginning, SP. Next we have sleep, slug, slow, and slide. That's the sl blend, the SL. Alright, and last we have stop, steep, step, and stone. That's the st sound at the beginning of that blend. Good job. Next is a 3-letter blend. Let's see if you can hear the sound in there. Splash, split, splurge, and spleen. That's the spl blend. SPL. Good job. All right. Next, I want to review one of our sight words. I'm going to write it down, see if you guys know. There we go. Do you guys remember this sight word from last time? It's the. Remember, it doesn't follow our regular rules, so we just have to learn it and know what it is. The. All right, good job. Next, I'm going to say some words and see if you can tell me the initial sound that you're having. We're going to learn a new letter today. We have dip, dad, dot. Dip, dad, dot. What sound are you hearing in that initial sound? D, d. All right, let's write these words down. Dip, dad, and dot. What letter are you seeing? That's the first initial sound in each of those words. D is our D. Good job. All right. So today's letter is D. We also have a new sight word today. This word is said. If we were just sounding this word out, we would probably say, have the AI make the A sound, and it would say said. But it doesn't say said, it's said. So that's why it's one of our sight words. When we just see this word, we just have to know that it's said, and we have to learn it. All right. So, said is going to be a sight word that you always need to know. When you're reading a story, a lot of times it'll say like he said or she said. So you're going to see said a lot when you're reading and in life in general. All right. Next, we are going to practice writing D's. Oh goodness, it's windy out here and my stuff is blowing away. 1 second. All right, we're going to skywrite a D. So when we write a D, we're going to start up here. We're going to come down for the capital D, back up, and around. We're going to kind of connect the top line and the bottom line with a round. When we write a lowercase d, we're going to go like this and then down. So here on your worksheet, up at the top, we're going to take a minute. We're going to practice writing some D's. Go ahead and start that. I'm going to practice writing some on my board. So again, that capital D, we're going to come down, and we're going to connect the top and the bottom lines with a rounded shape. And then we have our D. For lowercase, we're going to do like we would kind of do for an A on the bottom, and then come down. All right, go ahead and write a couple of those while I get ready for us to move on. All right, let's talk about our keyword photo for D. This is an animal that some people keep as a pet. Some of them do work like hunting or guarding our homes or herding animals. It likes to bark. Some of them just hang out at our house and lay on our couches like my dogs. It's a dog. So when we see this picture card, we're going to say dog, d, dog, d. All right. Oh, you know what? Miss White skipped way ahead and we didn't do our numbers 1 through 10 on our worksheet. So let's go ahead and get our worksheet out. No big deal. We're just going to start on that. Number 1, I'm going to say a sound and I want you to write down that letter sound. Our first sound is I. So I want you to say I. We're going to say I together here for the letter, and then I want you to write it down. Number 1, I. Number 2, ah, ah, A, and write it down. Number 3, I, I, write it down. Number 4, oops, Miss White wrote it down too soon. O, O, O. And then write down an O for number 4. Number 5. P, and write it down. We're going to come back up here. Number 6 is ol, L, and write it down. Number 7, S, write it down. Number 8, A, and write it down. Number 9, Z. We've learned that we make Z with 2 different letters, so Z, comma, S. And number 10, ah, O, write it down. Ooh, goodness, Miss White's got to write it O down. It's getting real windy out here, guys. I'm not sure this was a great plan. Alrighty, so we've got number 1 through 10. We went ahead and we learned about D already in our picture card. So we're going to move right along to number 11 on your board. Number 11, we're going to practice spelling again. And we're going to spell the word stop. Let's sound it out. S-t-a-p. S-t-a-p. S-t-o-p. Number 12, plan. P-l-a-n. P-l-a-n. Again, we have a blend here, but we don't really do anything with that because we can still hear each of those sounds in a blend. It makes the pl sound, but we hear the p and the ul in there. Plan. All right, on number 13, we've talked about D. I want you to write down D, and then I want you to write down a D, a lowercase d, just like that. All right, number 14. We are going to practice spelling some more words. So on number 14, we are going to sound out and. A-n-d. A-n-d. and. And. Whoopsies. Number 15. We are going to sound out did. D, I, d. D, I, d. Did. Number 15. D, I, d. D-I-D. Number 16. Our last word is sad. S-A-D. 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 All right. Next, we are going to practice coding words. If you want to try to code the words on your own, go ahead and try. That would be awesome. If you just want to code along with me, that's great too. If you want to code on your own, you can pause the video and then restart it once you're done, and then we would be reviewing it with me. So let's start with our first word. All right, give Miss White just 1 second. It is very windy out here and very tricky to do this. All right. Alrighty. Our first word is did. Number 17. There's no suffixes here, so we're just looking at vowel consonant and it gets a brev. Good job. Number 18. Dill. Here we have a double consonant, so we're just crossing out that second one. We have vowel consonant, so it gets the brev. D, I, L. Dill. Number 19. Odd. Again, double consonant. O, D, D. So we're going to cross off that second one. And then we have vowel consonant. Oops. We have vowel consonant, so it gets a brev. A, D. Odd. Number 20. Miss White lost her paper over here. I'm going to have to grab it. 1 second. All right. Next, we have doll. Doll. Again, that double consonant. We're going to just cross off the second one. We have vowel consonant. It gets the brev. D, A, L. Doll. Number 21. Dots. We have a suffix here. We're going to box off that S. We have vowel consonant. It gets a brev. D, A, T, S. Number 22. And we have vowel consonant, or we have consonant vowel. There's nothing after the vowel, so it gets a macron. It says its name. N-O. No. Number 23. Slid. Here we have a blend, but remember, we don't do any coding with blends, so we just leave that. We have vowel consonant. It gets a brev. Slid. Slid. 24. Pond. We have vowel consonant, gets the brev, P-A-N-D. All right, 25. See if we can fit these all on my board. We're almost running out of room. And we just have the vowel consonant, gets a brev, A-N-D. And number 26, last, we have stand. We do have that blend there at the beginning, but we don't need to do anything with it. Then we have vowel consonant, gets a brev, st, and d. All right, good job. For your homework, let's turn to the back of our page and look at it together. I want you to practice writing your D's, uppercase and lowercase. And then down here, you are going to spell the words represented by the pictures. If you're at home and you're confused by it, down here in the box, it tells you what numbers 1 through 6 are. You can see lid, pod, dots, list, stop, slip, in case you're confused at home. And then you're going to practice your sight words. All right, I'll see you on the next video.